What's up guys, I'm Andy from 1A Auto. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the oil level sensor on this 2001 BMW 325Xi. If you need this part or other parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description and head over to 1AAuto.com. The oil filter is located right here, up on top. So I'm going to use a 36mm socket and a ratchet. Take this off, loosen that. And slide that out, and there is some oil in there, just let it drain for a second. And tip it over. Now we can take the old filter out. Just grab the filter and slide it out, just like that. Take the new filter, just compare it to the old one, make sure it's the same height. Looks good. Install the new filter. Lock that in place. Generally, the new oil filters come with O-rings, so what you want to do is take the old O-ring off. Just grab the O-ring, squeeze it. Sometimes this is tricky. Sometimes you can use a pick. Just go like that and grab it. Slide the O-ring off. Put the new one on. And that's good. Just take some of the oil. You can take some of the new oil and just lubricate the O-ring. While you're under the vehicle, there may be a cover right here. This vehicle doesn't have one, but if there's something covering the oil pan, you're going to want to remove it. I'm going to use a 17mm wrench to remove the drain plug. Make sure you loosen it and not tighten it by accident. Go to the left, pull the drain plug, or counterclockwise. Make sure you put a drain bucket underneath, something to catch the oil in. And there is a little gasket there. You need to make sure you take that off. It's a good idea to replace the gasket. There we go. There's the gasket. So if you don't have a new one, you can generally reuse the old one, but it's recommended you replace it. Just take a rag, just make sure there's no dirt around the area of where the seal is gonna seal. Take your new seal or reuse the old one. Take the drain plug, reinstall the drain plug. Once all the oil is drained out, take the 17mm wrench and just snug this up just a little bit, not too tight. Wipe the oil, excess oil away. We're gonna disconnect the connector. There's two lock tabs. Push on those and then slide the connector out, just like that. Now we're gonna use a 10mm socket, extension, and a ratchet. I'm gonna loosen up these nuts. All right, I have these all loose. Just gonna take these out. I am gonna put a drain bucket underneath so that if any oil comes out, at least I catch it. And before I loosen this one up all the way, I can just pop this, loosen this up. That's loose. Take the last one off. Grab the sensor and just slide it down. And not really any oil drained out, which is good. Here's the old part. Here's the new oil level sensor from 1AAuto.com. As you can see, the shape is the same. Comes with a seal. Connector has the same connector end on it. Same cooling fins on the bottom. Get yours at 1AAuto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. I just want to take a rag and clean this area. If it's really dirty, take a little brake parts cleaner, spray it on the rag, and just wipe it down. Take the new sensor, slide that over the studs. Take the nuts. Let's get these all started. And take a 10mm socket, extension and a ratchet. Tighten these up. Just gonna go around, tighten them evenly. Remember, you're gonna crush the gasket a little bit, and then once it feels like they're getting snug, just snug them up a little bit more. Not too tight. That's good. That's good. Take the connector, line it up. It only goes on one way. Lock it in place. Take the oil filter. If you notice there's a lot of oil in there, it's a good idea to just let it drain, or you could even suck it out with a fluid transfer pump. Just get this lined up, get it started. Take the socket, 36mm socket and ratchet, slowly tighten this up. And you don't want this very tight. Once you get it there, maybe just a little bit more. It actually says on the cap only 25 Newton-meters, so if you wanted to, you could get a torque wrench and torque it. Take the oil fill cap off. You're going to want to check the owner's manual and find the recommended oil to use in this vehicle. Use a funnel. And pour in the oil. Take the funnel out. Take the oil cap, reinstall the oil cap. Now I'm going to start the engine, let it run for about 10 seconds. After that, shut the engine down, let it sit for a minute, and make sure the car is on a level surface. And then I'm going to check the oil level at the dipstick. Pull the dipstick out. You want to wipe the dipstick first. Reinsert the dipstick. Pull it out again. And then check the level, and right here, the level's right about there. I could add a little bit more, probably about 1/10 of a quart, just to bring it up a little more, maybe 1/4 of a quart, and you should be good to go. Now we're gonna push this button right here, hold that button down. We're gonna let that sit for 5 seconds. And then we're going to put the key in and turn it to the first click. Continue holding the button down. All right, there we go. Reset oil. When it flashes, let off and then push it again. And now oil light is reset to 15,525. End. So now we can turn the key off, pull it out, and then we can recheck it. Put the key back in, turn it on, oil service at 15,525. Good to go.
Thanks for watching. Visit 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts shipped to your door, the place for DIY auto repair. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button.